Hey there everybody, I'm Rick Cobb, Superintendent of Middale Public Schools, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy right now in what's definitely one of the strangest times in all of our lives. I want to talk to you for a few minutes about our continuous learning plan that we've been working on since the middle of spring break and that we're just about ready to release to everybody so that you can see how we're going to finish out the school year. Our continuous learning plan is an opportunity for enrichment and learning activities for all of our students in all grade levels. As you know, March 12th was the last physical day of class because of the coronavirus and all schools in Oklahoma being shut down. They're only shut down physically. We still expect learning to happen, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what that looks like. Grades are frozen as of March 12th, but learning continues. And we've said for years that learning is more important than grades. We go to school to learn. Grades are just a product that we use to show maybe how much we've learned. But right now, we're going to be focusing for the last 6 weeks of the school year on learning. Our continuous learning plan will consist of grade level and subject area activities that will be available starting in 2-week increments on April 6th on our website. And for those of you who can't access our website or don't have internet access reliably, we will have physical packets of work that you can pick up at one of our feeding sites. And if you can't access the material online and you can't come to one of our feeding sites, our teachers will be reaching out to you anyway, and you can let them know that you need us to come up with a third way to get that material to you, and we'll do our best to get everybody involved with the learning process. The most important thing right now as we continue on with this school year is not the number of assignments that we get back and not our compulsive need to put grades in grade books. It's the relationships between teachers and students. That's the foundational block of public education anyway. It's those relationships. That's what really matters. And that's why I put an emphasis on teachers calling students, principals and counselors, librarians, all of our certified staff calling students to try to just find out what their needs are. Not just their academic needs, and not just are they able to get to our feeding sites where we have breakfast and lunch every day, but also just finding out what else is going on that we can help you out with. We're in touch with a lot of social services resources that we can help families with, and again, we just need to make those connections with our students and with the families that we serve so that we can do everything we can to try to make sure that you're safe and that you're well and hopefully learning as well. So when we talk about the continuous learning plan, there will be work that's available, and let's say you're a 6th grade student. Teachers from your school are going to reach out to you and again find out if you're going to be able to work online, if you're going to need to come to one of our feeding sites and pick up packets, or again find another way to get the material to you. They're also going to be available to you if you're working through that material and you need help. Our teachers will be posting office hours that they'll be working. All of our schools will have contact information posted so that you can get a hold of people if you need help beginning on April 6th. Our teachers are still working, our staff is still working. You can hear the print shop behind me working as they're getting those packets ready right now as I speak. And we're just going to keep doing everything that we can to stay in touch with you and get that material to you. You will have an opportunity to turn in some of your work, but it won't be for a grade. If you did freeze a grade on March 12th and you want to improve that grade, you'll have an opportunity to do that. But we know that for most of our students, just the opportunity to keep working and keep learning and keeping in touch with your teachers is the critical piece. We want to make sure also that every student in the district has current and up-to-date contact information in PowerSchool. So if you haven't logged on to PowerSchool lately to check and make sure that your email and phone numbers are correct, please do that right now. You can email us. Our central office isn't open either. Our schools don't have staff in them at all times, so emailing is probably the best way to get a hold of us, but we'll try to get that information updated if you get it to us and let us know that you need us to make some changes in there. We know that the end of the school year is very different, and we know that you probably have a lot of questions that I can't answer right now. I appreciate all the positive messages that we've received, and I appreciate that for the most part people are being really patient and gracious in this moment, that people understand that we're walking through something we've never had to do before. And I was listening to a podcast yesterday talking about doing things for the first time and just the mental hurdles that puts all of us in. And that's where we are right now. We're all first timers. We're all doing something that we've never done before, And in the end, we're probably going to try some things over the next 6 weeks that we want to keep doing when the next school year starts. We're also probably going to try some things and wish we'd done them a little bit differently. But we're going to keep trying, and we're going to keep working, and most importantly, we're going to keep serving you every way that we can. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for everything that you do for your students and for your community, and really just for the support that this district receives.